Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Anderson in the small forward position.
A changing of the guard for the Grizzlies. Their star veterans traded away. They held out as long as they could, but it was time.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now Rondo. He dishes it to Davis. Over Valanciunas. Off the left rim and out. And those great veterans, Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, Tony Allen, Zach Randolph had become a part of the fabric, Steve, of the Grizzlies franchise and the city of Memphis.
Tough to move on from that level of connection. All good things, though, have to end.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Last season, the trade request for Anthony Davis became public. A $50,000 fine when his agent confirmed it. A tough situation for him and New Orleans.
Good work there as it goes.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Now here's James. Outside, Green. Passes to Kuzma. There's the three. And the Lakers with another miss. And a minute's restriction last season for Anthony Davis. There was talk, Smitty, of shutting him down completely.
The league said no, Kevin. The fans, he's still a fan favorite in New Orleans, and they paid their money to see him in large part. Now a new team. Hopefully it works out for everybody.
Now James, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Now here's Anderson. Rebounded by the Lakers.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Here's Rondo. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
Anderson's shot is off.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Davis inside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Here's Morant. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. To the inside. Unable to get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And last season, Jonas Valanciunas averaging the fewest minutes of his career. Greg, at the same time, he was playing the best basketball of his career.
I mean, his scoring per minute through the roof. Rebounding at a career high level. He can dominate inside, especially at that offensive end.
And he knocks down the first one. When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that, or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there are some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There are some plays, I played with some players, after they left the gym, they didn't think about a game, of watching the game, playing the game. But when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There's some guys that just love it, and there's some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you did. You loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do. Pass to Cousins. Inside. No good with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jackson passes to Iguodala. Memphis moving that ball around. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And this game is tied up now.
Such a sweet stroke from Andre on the three ball. Always a danger to light it up from there.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Davis kicks to Cook. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That's good from Cook. Crowder, he's checked in for Valanciunas. And then for the Lakers, JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Troy Daniels in for LeBron. And so Cook nails both of them. Well, the Grizzlies' coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
And here's Daniels from deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jay Crowder out there with Rab. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Allen. And it's Jones in at the point guard. Here's Jones. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Allen outside. McGee with the block. Tries again. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Jones with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Crowder against McGee. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Crowder.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Here is Daniels, defended by Allen. 6 to shoot. Here's Cook. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Cook's got the lead back up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Allen. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Steve, we've seen a few guys score close to 70 points in a game recently. Devin Booker of Phoenix certainly has gotten to that mark. Who might be the next guy to get to 70?
I think James Harden, because the way he shoots the three ball and gets to the free throw line, he's one. Steph Curry for sure. Kevin Durant. And I think Giannis in a few years, if he can start knocking down those threes, because I'm sure he can get about 40 points in the paint, 10 at the line, but he needs to knock down a few threes.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. 4-point game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Brooks against Green. Fires it up. And the Lakers with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Rajon Rondo. The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And that one misses. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Good on the second free throw. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Now LeBron still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. Memphis shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That's good from Jackson.
A low release push shot for Jaren Jackson on the perimeter. The form is a bit unorthodox, but it's consistent and he gets it off quickly. And by the way, he's a 7-footer.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, drills it from outside. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Rondo. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control, able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
What I love about AD, he doesn't just have a well-rounded game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Morant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. Lakers leading by 8. Davis kicks to Rondo. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Jackson to stop the run. He shoot again, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A big fan of watching Jackson work inside, using his body well to draw the contact. The D can't let him get that close to the basket.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That's good from Jackson.
And Jackson certainly has a lot of explosiveness. One of those guys who really wears his heart on his sleeve and brings that energy level every night.
Good on both. One second left. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers ahead, up 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. In the second quarter, they made it look easy. They played well at both ends of the court, and suddenly they're sitting on a 9-point lead here at halftime. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think? And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 9 points. Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the 5. Jackson down low. He's covered by Rondo. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the 3rd quarter for the Grizzlies. Rondo finds Green. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Brooks, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And steady improvement, Smitty, for Lithuanian big man Jonas Valanciunas. You look at his permanent numbers, pretty impressive.
They are. He'll give you 20 and 10 with 30 minutes a night. But in today's game, it's so perimeter oriented. Will he get that opportunity?
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Nine feet out, and he overshot that one, missing.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that made a huge difference.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good.
The 6'9" Kyle Anderson has a 7'3" wingspan. A big asset defensively. Not the most athletic, but he racks up blocks and steals.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jay Crowder comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Brooks. And the Lakers also making a switch. Cousins is checked in.
A versatile swingman, Kyle Anderson's nickname is Slow-Mo for his methodical style of play.
And you look at Anderson, he likes playing with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he has good ball handling for his size and great court vision. We call him Slow-Mo, but he can get to the rim on his drives, and he's a good finisher when he gets inside.
Here's Valanciunas, the Grizzlies with another miss. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. Green deciding where to go with it. Cousins, the pass to Rondo. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it go. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Basket good. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And gotta feel helpless at times if you're the defense. Kuzma just fantastic at converting despite their best effort.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. A proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there are some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
That's good from Morant.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
Los Angeles with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 4. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send DeMarcus Cousins to the line. That one's on Morant. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Jackson, he's checked in for Morant.
One of the more controversial players in the game. What's amazing through all the scrutiny is the consistency of Cousins' production.
1:09 left in the third quarter. Jackson. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
They get the rebound, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Lakers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The first free throw is good. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. No good on the second free throw.
Well, for Josh Jackson, not really the sophomore season he was hoping for. Didn't take a major leap forward and saw him fighting for reserve minutes at times.
Here's Iguodala. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 8. Bradley finds McGee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. McGee's got 7 points in the game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside Jones. Outside Jackson. A fader. And it falls over the rim and in. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Pass to Davis. Shot from 12. Second shot opportunity. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brooks and Iguodala out in the wing. Jackson is out there with Jackson, and it's Jones in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Jones. Iguodala outside. Outside for Jackson. No good on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Outside, Jones. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Brooks. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan-Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Josh Jackson. Anderson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Morant in for Jones. And the Lakers also making a switch. James checked in for JaVale McGee. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
And you look at Danny Green's play, he had both ends. Hard to believe the Spurs gave him up.
I mean, over 40% from long range, locked down defensively. Not a lot of flash, but plenty of substance to his game.
Lakers leading by 14. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
Rondo kicks to Davis. Kuzma inside, working on Anderson. The shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to Kuzma. He feeds it to Rondo. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 16. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Now to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Caruso looking for an opening. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. big win on the road.
Pass to Melton. The three. Rebounded by the Lakers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here's Caruso. On the wing, Daniels. And there's the pass to Caruso. And that one's good. Daniels. And the Lakers lead by 18.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Clark. Over Caldwell Pope. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they